afternoon, Georgetown. It is Wednesday, which means it's time for a midweek newsreel. We greet you with the ministries that we are doing here this week, and we want to thank you for your investment and your involvement in Feeding America. That took place here last night. Tonight we have the Gems and the Cadets and Turning Point have a sledding night, and this is just another reminder of our way of connecting with the community. Some staff members have put their resources and their gifts together, and we're going to share some of Georgetown's love with the wider community even tonight. You may know that during the month of January, we are participating in what we are calling Warming West Michigan. The Amazon packages continue to come daily. People continue to drive through the drive-through, dropping off items in the shopping cart. So we want to thank you for the ways in which you have been participating. This initiative will continue through the end of the month of January as we try and fill a trailer for those who in our community are suffering under the weight of homelessness. We have with us today Karen Karsten. Karen is an elder at Georgetown. But Karen, you have a personal connection to Mel Trotter and someone there. Would you be willing to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Yes, I'm very excited to be part of this Warming West Michigan project because I do have personal connections to Mel Trotter. A sibling of mine has been at Mel Trotter for the last 4 years. So he depends on every day for the very necessities of life on ministries like Mel Trotter and Degage, and they provide services for him that actually keep his life functioning. His story is a complicated story. This didn't happen overnight. It was years in the making, and I would say that's probably true of most people who experience homelessness. There's many factors that are involved in homelessness. They can be anything from addictions and mental illness, loss of a support system in their lives. And so all of those factors are very complicated, and so the story is different for every person. But I think there's one common theme in all of the stories. It would be that these people have gone through some very traumatic things in their lives, and sometimes a series of traumatic things. And this experiencing this trauma without supports has led them down a road of actually losing everything. So that's been his story, and I stay connected to him. And I hear his stories weekly, and the stories of other people that are in similar situations. So when we have the opportunity to just provide the basic necessities for his life, that's just really exciting to me.
And I'm guessing that you would say that he grew up in a normal, as normal as any of our experiences are, a normal West Michigan Dutch Christian Reformed or Reformed experience.
Yes, that's very true. Okay. It's real easy to have a stereotype view of what homelessness looks like and what homeless people, what they are. And it's not that way. It's their stories are very, like I said, very complicated, and just basically fell out of the system and just needs support for, getting food every day. His day is involved in finding food, a bed at night, and a warm and safe place to stay every day. And in the winter, that's especially challenging, of course, because all of the restaurants and the library downtown are all closed. And this is where people who are homeless go during the day. So fortunately, Mel Trotter has opened their facility during the day now so that people can stay longer. But of course, there's always times when they need to clean everything because all the bedding and everything is changed every day. So there are times when he is out on the street every day, regardless of the weather. So yeah, it's challenging life.
So thank you for being willing to share your story and a bit of his, and the connecting point to what we're trying to do together. I have been informed that we have received a lot of hats, probably as many as we need. So we want to encourage you to think about some of the other items on the list. And like we said before, this ministry continues through the month of January. We want to thank you for all of the ways in which you are staying connected with our ministry and connecting with one another, because in these challenging times, we are reminding each other and we're reminding the wider community that we are so much more than about Sunday. We are about a community that does ministry 7 days a week, and thank you for being part of that. The peace of the risen Christ to you.